Hello, I'm a little lonely, I'm a little crazy, and strange thought has been hitting me over these past few years. And the strange thought is, I want to go home, but what home am I referring to when I say that? I didn't have it before. Right before I put away my Legos. That's where I'd go as a kid, is just go play with Legos, hang out in a world that I've been so desperately trying to bring with me to the next age, so to speak. Something that I haven't been able to bring. So maybe, if I'm gonna bring that magic back, maybe it's not a bad idea to start over. You know, build a new world. A forever world, kind of thing. A forever Minecraft world. 'Cause I know people have been playing around with forever worlds. It's been a whole trend and whatnot. Where they just build stuff for the sake of building stuff. Which is what I used to do with Lego all the time. That's how I got the characters that I've been so desperately trying to share. I don't know how it's gonna go. Just gonna build for building's sake. It's gonna be like the world building, but a little less focused on reviving what is long gone and more about creating something new. I think that all starts with this platform right here. Because I made this world with nothing. That way every single block that's placed is placed by my hand. Meaning that I ultimately look upon this world, and it was just me making it. Every step of it. No external world generation or anything like that. Like mods, sure, but that's only to give me more blocks to work with. I don't know. It'd just be nice to have some sort of after work, out life reprieve. You know, something to get away from all the hustle. Just trying to get by. Something that might be a little more, I don't know. So I think the world's filled with too much, like, best word for it is slop, really. I'm trying to cut back against it, or fight back against it, I guess. Because I watched a video the other day about how the human renaissance is well underway, but I don't think renaissance is really the right description for it, with the way we're more or less fighting back against AI. It's more of a revolution to me. A revolution is something I can take part in. Not even doing anything big, just little videos like this. Something to cut through all the slop. There it is. Something where I can just do as I wish and people enjoy regardless. Right? Maybe people enjoy it for what it is. Probably. Yeah. Which means if you're doing a forever world, you gotta build lore for it. There we go. I think for this particular build, well, this is the spawn platform. Meaning that it is where everything started. So I think it's going to be kind of sacred in this world. You know? That's why I'm kind of propping it up on a structure and whatnot. Because it's the only thing in the entire world that was not made by my hands, kind of thing. So I think it'd be fun to honor that in a kind of way. As for the characters that live in this world, I'm probably just going to spawn Minecraft mobs with different names and stuff. Have them fill in the gaps. Make homes and towns and all that. Villagers and piglins and all sorts of stuff. Oh, I need brick stairs. Yeah. Wait. No? Okay. Okay, that does... I don't know. I'm thinking about having a slab floor down here, maybe. Maybe it would be a solid floor. I don't know. Just come up with how it goes, what was going on, or as I go along. I was actually experimenting around with Create a little bit before I started. Just got out this, or created this world and started this video. Trying to make a tree that perpetually powers itself on rainwater it collects. You know, so it's like a living tree. And if it doesn't get enough water, it dies. And it died alright. Never lived more than like a second before it ran out of water. So that experiment was kind of a failure. Now I've got this giant dead copper pipe tree in the world with the balloons. It's honestly a lot of fun. A little morbid, but a lot of fun. This is actually the same mod pack as that world again. Maybe why make a new one just for this project? Just kind of throwing it out there. I suppose this is kind of inspired by, I think his username is Mogswamp. He's got a survival super flat world that he's been working on for years, where he's built all these different things. I haven't watched many of the videos, but I did watch the one where he built the axolotl temple, hoping to finally breed that one ultra rare axolotl. That was a fun build. I think he also did a mob switch in that video, which was really interesting. To keep mobs off his build, so he wouldn't have to light up everything. Everything's void world here, so I'll have to manually fill biome in places where I want mobs. Which is fine, just gives me more control over different parts of this world. Definitely gonna have to put quite a few villages everywhere. Factories, and for the parts that are built further away from each other, I'm gonna have balloons going between them, maybe. Point-to-point balloons. I think this world will be really cool. The whole point is to never finish it. It's the whole point of Forever Worlds. Is it finishes when you're finished. As in Deathbed finished. There we go. That's a good start. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the floor below. This would match up into that. But then that comes to there. Unless I did here like... No, like... this, maybe. Yeah, I like that. We'll do that. Ooh. And then that means I can go bop, 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 bop. Ba-da, ba-da. Nope. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna look real nice. I'll have to put lights somewhere. No, it was bricks. Full bricks. There we go. Full bricks. I don't know what I'm gonna build. That's the whole point. Just have a chance to relax for once. Like I haven't in years. Adult life weighs heavy on you sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to just step back and do literally anything that isn't adult life. You know? Step back, smell the roses. Now, getting dark, night vision, and give it to me forever at 25 and true. Bop, like the sun never left. Yeah, maybe. Might switch that out for maybe the full block instead. Or instead of looking like that, it's actually like this. Yeah, that works better. There we go. My sister and I came up with a bit of an idea recently that we'll be working on. Because we both have a love-hate relationship with the series Miraculous. Think that it could be done a whole lot better. So we're going to be taking some concepts, combining them with concepts from other shows, and doing better. Even if it gets nowhere, it's fun to brainstorm different things. Like a whole replacement villain, and what different characters are named, how the magic system works. Because we're not going to use Kwamis, those are just going to be completely removed and replaced, or not even replaced. There's no even real reason to have them. I mean, the most Tiki ever is a guide for the a-hole self-insert Marinette. Oh my gosh, he did not do... Like, I swear, there is something up with their, like, original creator of that show. There's something up with him that's just, I don't know. Things he works into his show. My goodness. Now we're going to dispose of all of that and put in problematic elements of our own. I'm a whole different kind of problematic. Depending. We'll see how it goes. It could end out amazing. It could end out absolutely trash. Only one thing's for sure, it will be done on less than a shoestring budget. And it will be done by... It's going to be mostly fueled by pure passion. Yeah, that looks really nice. Like Dorite. I don't know why so many people like actively hate it. It's not terrible. It's a nice pearly white kind of thing. Of course, when you have mods to give you like bricks of it and pillars of it and whatnot, give you more blocks to work with. It's always better. This isn't my first world over a void like this. I've done quite a few others. I've done some command block, lots of command block trickery and whatnot to build myself, auto-build myself bridges and whatnot. Give myself some stuff to work with. Oh no, I'm gonna do it this time. We'll just have to see as the series goes on, I guess. Which means I'll have to come up with a whole new set of main characters, both for that Miraculous series and for this world. Or maybe I don't have main characters. Maybe I just build out a big sky world or something. Or maybe it won't be a sky world. Depends on how much I want to build environments. I don't know, it sounds like a lot of fun either way. And debatable how fun it is for people watching though. I mean, I know attention spans are shot nowadays, but that's why I make longer videos now. To try to fix the damage, I guess. People who watch to the end of my videos are, well, a special breed of people you don't get very many of nowadays. I'm told that at least one person enjoys, like, calm little commentary like this. So I know there's an audience for at least one person. Lights. I want soul. Soul torch. Yeah. Yep, there we go. And I want it like 2 more up. Oh, there we go. Then with, nope, that's Blackstone Furnace. I want obsidian. And on the sides of the obsidian. There we go. Actually, no, not that on the sides of the obsidian. This on the sides of the obsidian. No, that's a little big. Maybe it is better to just have it like this. Yeah. And then I want... Where are you? There you are. Whoa. Yeah. Something like this. There we go. Yes. Absolute yes. Okay, now. As for the floor, well, actually, it's a lot of white. I can punctuate it. Maybe some grants. Ooh, or maybe some of the permafrost. Punctuate it with some granite. Yes, absolutely. Punctuated with some granite. Leaving the platform is the only thing gray. That wasn't. There we go. There we go. Yes. Just make an absolute fortress out of spawn, or I don't know, like a something. It's like a summoning table or something like that, you know? I love that mod where you can break the top half of the slab. I forget who it was made by. It's a really good mod. Nope. And that goes like around here a little bit, maybe. It goes out to here a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. How would I do it? Oh yeah, I was doing it like top by 3. There we go. There it goes. Around like this. Ooh, yeah, that'll make it a little more dynamic. Literally no reason for the path to be like that, other than the fact that it just looks cool. Now it cuts closer over here. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Make it look beautiful. Honestly, I could just be doing this on my own. No need to have people watching and commentary and such, but at the same time, why not share something like this? I mean, especially now. Now is the time when stuff like this needs to be shared. Stuff that's small, stuff that's simple, you know? Stuff that's human. Stuff that has soul. Stuff that the bots can never hope, never even dream of getting. There we go. Sure, a bot could play Minecraft, but when it is, it's just completing tasks, really. Surviving. Anyone can survive, but everyone does it uniquely. Bots really don't. They're all based off the same code, and they're gonna do it probably the most efficient way possible. No nuance to it. don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. There we go. Really nice that pressing both mouse buttons just replaces the block when you're in creative mode, you know? Real nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See, I used to make all sorts of crazy stuff in vanilla, where I'd combine different effects, or different little building tricks. Like I took a enchanting table, I put a blue glass pane on top of it, and then put a blue carpet on top of that to make it look like magic was spewing out of the book. Then my parents asked if it was modded. Impress people with that. Clearly not doing vanilla now, but doesn't mean I can't use some similar tricks to get like super magical effects. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Then again, a lot of mods have like different magical things, but it's one thing to have like a magic mod doing stuff. It's another thing to make a build around the magic mod. Build in lore and all that other cool stuff. Make it look like it's an integrated part of a world. Yeah, look at that. That's a beautiful start. Now it's like 1 block, 1.5 block at most, all around the outside. So we'll make it the same for the exterior out here. Just imagine opening up into a world and this is the first thing you see. That'd be crazy. Absolutely crazy. But that's what the intro is about. If you don't notice that in the intro, then you just weren't paying attention when things get crazy later on. Simple as that. Of course, gonna have to put back degrees somewhere around here. Maybe download some more magic mods to have some magic stuff. Track down Britannia wherever it's hiding. Like break out mCreator, figure out how to make a mod for this version so I can put my own stuff in here. Yeah, real fun time. And then maybe some stairs heading out too. This room doesn't have to be square. In fact, it probably shouldn't be square. Why make it square when you can make it anything but? that's right. That's the slab. I gotta have the bricks. One, two, three, four. Okay. Two. And that gives me 3, 4. There's also one world like this I created where I put in a mini house. No, it was that thing. With like a mini elevator and stuff, where I had like a trapdoor at the front to make you crouch down so you could fit in the mini house and stuff. It was really cool. Let's see. Yeah. Of course, this was before Minecraft added the size attribute, so you could actually change your size in game. Which makes the crouch mechanics in the house maybe a little obsolete. That's fine. I also had like a redstone feed tape that had or a piston feed tape that had like trapdoors in it, so that you could fit yourself in between the trapdoors and it would carry you up and down the floors. That was a bit of a pain to set up. There we go. Maybe the stairs should go higher, actually. That way, when you're walking into this room, not just going out of this room or anything, you see the full extent of... and the full extent and majesty of the spawn platform. That might be fun. There we go. Might be fun to get out my Sculk Infector, make a giant site, and then get out the Sculk Infector. It's basically just a machine with a, what's the name of the block? Let's see. Yeah, the Sculk Catalyst on the bottom, and a command block directly underneath it. One that spawns withers directly above the catalyst, and another that kills all withers to give the maximum possible XP to that catalyst. And it just swallows everything in the area. Oh, it's so good. Little way to do Sculk Horde in vanilla, I guess. You know, if you're okay with using commands, which, honestly, if you've been watching the channel to this point, I think you already know my stance on commands. I love them. They're great. Let's see. Like this. Yeah, they're while impressive is not quite what I want. So 2, 3, 4. That's a better view. Like walk through the door and take a screenshot kind of thing. And just do it like that from then on. Yeah. Gotta be some kind of culty cathedral or something. Definitely some sort of cathedral. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Something about a thumb war. I don't know if the mic's even picking me up with some of the muttering. I don't know, I'll find out in post. It'll be fun. In fact, with the stairs sticking out so much, I could probably have another path around the outside and then like a garden kind of thing in between the outer path and the inner path. That might be fun, but in that case, don't use actual plants. Use different plants. Like maybe skulk plants or something like that. Something people usually wouldn't touch. Make an environment that feels more alive. Maybe. That might be fun. Creating a world from nothing. Yeah. Couldn't really call it the Nothing series, though. Goose has that one. Goose has that one. What a series it is. From corpse dirt to every block in the game, basically. More or less. If he doesn't have it yet, it's only because it's got, like, it takes, like, 1 million of something to actually build it. To actually make the block, manufacture it. That's a lot of fun. Might be cool to do something like that myself sometime. I know, that's kind of what the Me versus Spore was, but I don't know, I'm going out doing my own style, doing my own thing. Making something that people can't find anywhere else. Even if they tried. Wait, does this mod? No, of course not. It's only built for the horizontal slabs. When faced with vertical slabs, it wouldn't know what to do. Of course. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, I should probably make these stairs, like, absurdly tall. Because I can. It'd give me more room for the garden in the middle. The 4 gardens. The 4 gardens can have 4 different kinds of foliage. 4 different styles of foliage. 4 different kind of worlds kind of thing. Like a nether kind of foliage, an overworld kind of foliage, a skulk kind of foliage, end kind of foliage. Yeah, that could be really cool. Very nice. Let's face it, Skulk is its own world. Oh, so it does work on vertical slabs. It just only works from the top. Huh. It's either that mod or that's something that's actually built into, what is it? Quark? Yeah, Quark. Very cool either way. There we go, there we go. Then there's exactly enough room here to extend the path back. I'll just extend it all the way for now. Yeah. No, I definitely am going to want to extend the stairs back more so I have more room for garden and stuff. Be the epicenter of all life. Although there is kind of an idea I had where I could make, like, tech life, like, make plants and stuff out of create machines, and then those are what creates the foliage in certain areas. Honestly, create pipes aren't going to look any different from any other Minecraft organic thing. It's just going to be more orange. I also have Oratech, so I can have a bunch of Oratech cables and pipes and stuff too. Maybe I'll add, like, oh, what was the name of the other one that I liked? I don't remember, but I'll have to track it down. There we go. Probably have the thumbnail be like a screenshot of the finished build. Or not the finished build, but, you know, how far I got at the end of the episode, which isn't that far, but I digress. Be like, not world building, because that is a different thing, but I don't know, I'm thinking about calling this episode Rebuilding Home. Just to calm those thoughts about wanting to return to that old Lego world. Give me something else to build into instead. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, look at this. This is going to be something else. I'll just leave the roof open, and it'll leave this beautiful thing on the map. This crazy thing on the map. Oh, hey. Darn it. In which case, yeah, it's going to be better to do the vertical slab. Yeah, I'll be replacing them anyways. There we go. Forget which mod adds that little crosshair. It's either Corp or Supplementaries. You know how I get the two confused. No, no. That there. There we go. Probably be better to do this with the solid blocks now that I think about it. It's going to be easier to replace with the right orientation. There we go. Oh, and then this spot is just absolutely begging for a... Absolutely. But then I can't have... No, I can still have one of these regardless. That matches up with that, and then it's 1, 2, 3. Now this layer is where I put the torches. Yes. then the crystals will only be around the center, but I'll still have big torches along the edges. I don't need that stuff right now. Big torches along the edges. That's not big enough. I need bigger. Bigger. Wait. There we go. Oh wait, what else don't I need right now? Don't need those right now. Give that back. There we go. Why is it smaller over here than it is over there? Ah, okay. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha! Oh, amazing how much a single block does in this situation. But look at that. Shoved it over enough for a torch. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4 with bits in the light. There we go. Yes. And then it'll be almost a circle, too. Torches and... Yes. Absolutely yes. Okay, and that's already... Good. Yes. Absolutely yes. No utility or anything yet. Just pure vibes. Definitely gonna have to put like a maze somewhere in this world. A maze that has no reason to be a maze except that it's a maze. It would be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Three. And the sides of the torches. Yes. Yes. It's coming together. It's coming together. Maybe this will be my steady stream of content. Something that I'm going to have the most fun with because I'm making it for its own sake. For the sake of making something. Yes. Yes. Gosh, I haven't made something for the sake of making something in so long. It's always been the ulterior motive of this has to make something one day, you know? It's gotta make me money so I don't have to be in a job forever. I can do something fun, but then you do it for money and it sucks all the fun out. This is nice. Might do this more instead of the animation stuff. Build out this world to its absolute limits. I'll die before I actually reach the limits, but you know, I can sure try. And that's kind of the point of a forever world. It lasts forever and you don't. There we go. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. I think I'll end this video not when the clock hits an hour, but rather when I finish this last border here. Then get a nice screenshot for people to look and be like, ooh, what's that he's building? And then they watch and they find out. Or they get bored within the first 6 seconds and leave. That's the hilarious thing about the Facebook analytics that I've seen is people do watch my videos, but only for 6 seconds. Our attention spans are cooked. Watch this channel, maybe you'll recoup some of it. Stand with boring commentary from a random guy in the middle of nowhere who, I don't know, he's just crazy. He's just crazy. It's crazy, but that's most of the fun. I don't know, do I finish with the torches? Yeah, I'll finish with the torches, even if it doesn't hit the hour mark. I'm making incredible time so far. Once I've finished with this, I'll just wait for my next recording day, and then I'll do it again. Add more, make it bigger, make it better. Make it the best it could possibly be. I mean, look at this thing. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. No, I don't know. I don't want to give up yet. Well, I guess it's not giving up yet. It's just pausing it for the day. Like that, maybe? No, that cuts it too close to that. We'll keep it as it was. Yes. It's awful dark everywhere. But why light it up? Keep the mood light. How does it look without? How does it look? Oh, whoa. The vibes. The vibes. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. If I put that there, then I could keep this at the height it is bigger, probably bigger. That way it's more like back here or higher. So that you're looking at it like this. Crazy gardens and stuff. I don't know, I'm just looking at the build at this point. I don't even know if I'm adding anything to it yet. But like, maybe I could plan out the gardens a little bit. Like one of it would be grass. One of it would probably be, yeah, probably the crimson. And I'm thinking one of it has to be sculpt, and the last of it had to be end. Right? Probably be grass over here. The grass will just be right up against the torch. I think that works. Should be grass over here. And nether over here. Heck, maybe in the future I might even update this world forward, so I get more mod updates and more Minecraft updates creep in. Then this side is end, or that side is end. Yeah, this side's end. Oh, there we go. Why are there gardens next to the spawn pillar? Next to the table? I'm not entirely sure. It's the source of all life, though. All life started at this table. Everything else blossomed out from there. Yeah. 6. I feel like then this comes out this way. And the really fun thing about Create Aeronautics is using some key-in trickery and making sure that, hold up. There you go, using the connector and then some build trickery to make sure it's extra anchored, I could actually build stuff under build limit and over build limit. It'd just be a separate creation that's anchored in place. Which might be amazing. Skull cord would be really cool to fill in this. And just so I could get all those sculk blocks, not even activating it. Heck, mobs don't spawn in the void biome anyways, so wouldn't really have to worry about the skull cord gaining too much mass and getting out of control, I don't think. It shouldn't get out of control. Probably won't be any trees in here, it'll just be a simple garden. I don't know, I like the dimensions of these garden squares right now. I'll just build out the perimeter accordingly. Just keep torches to the middle. Yeah. Time to give a little bit of infill. Shall we? You know, I might not have gotten my sister convinced on using mods all the time quite yet. But I have noticed her using command blocks more. Oh, wait. Game rule. Command block output. False. Yeah. Nope. Grass block. There we go. Yes. No, it's SC. Sculpt. Yes. Nope. Sculpt. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we just hit the hour mark, it looks like. But I'm not done until the end stone goes down. So we're not going to worry about it. Oh, actually, wait. I can do this faster. End stone. Keep. Done. It ain't gonna fill in those slabs. Yes, 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 yes. Crimson. That. Forgot the keep. Oh, well, we'll fix this real quick. Easy fix. I placed all these blocks. I can place them again. There we go. Then we'll just put the path back. Starting with the stick. Bop, 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 bop. Then we grab this. Bop, bop, ba, da, bop, ba, bop, ba, da, bop, ba. Not a big deal, no big deal, no big deal. Think the rest you can fill the rest of that in. Disney, don't sue me. Alright. Yeah, I didn't forget that there, but... There we go. Ta-da! And that... What do I have a bucket in my inventory for? I don't know. That is all I got for today. I think the most fitting place to end the video would be exactly where I started. See you next time.